Hi, I'm Charlie Frost and welcome to this week's episode of the 24MX workshop, where I'll be demonstrating how to clean your air filter using this A9 filter cleaner kit. Stay tuned to find out more. Changing the air filter is a very basic job. Now it's important because having a clean air filter means the bike can breathe nice and freely. So I'm going to demonstrate how to remove and replace the air filter and knowing when to do so. Now, air filters for me personally should be changed and cleaned after every ride. Some people tend to leave the air filter in after 2 or 3 rides, but personally I change it after every ride, making sure I've got a nice clean one every time. So now we're going to remove the old air filter by firstly taking off the airbox panel, like so. As you can see, the old filter isn't actually too dirty, but we're still going to remove it anyway and replace it with a new one. So simply going to pop off this tab down the bottom here, which will then expose this nipple, which has got one either end of the air filter, same up inside the airbox. So we're going to lift the air filter up and then pull down like so. And as you can see, we've got 2 nipples of the air cage either side, which obviously push up into the top and bottom of the airbox. Now, as you can see, with a 4-stroke air filter, you've got the wire mesh inside. On the 2 strokes, we don't have that. This helps to stop any dirt being dragged through into the air boot. So we're going to unhook these 2 little lips either side of the air filter. Then making sure we don't rip the end of here, we're going to push that back through the air filter. Same again on the other side. And then we've got the air filter cage and then the old filter. Now, before we reinstate the new filter, we're just going to inspect the air boot. And as you can see, obviously got a lot of moisture. Sometimes you might have some dirt just around the perimeter of the rim of here. Now, fortunately, we don't have any here. Also, it's vital to check down inside the air boot itself, there's no dirt being dragged through into the throttle body. So just going to give that a quick wipe up with some degreaser, and then we're going to go on to oil the new filter up. So same again, just going to use some all-in-one spray, spraying it onto the rag, and just give it a nice wipe around, getting rid of any old grease or excess dirt. And then with some tissue, I'm just going to wipe inside the air boot, making sure we don't forget to take this out. A lot of people tend to wash their bikes and they'll put some tissue into the air boot and use an airbox cover to wash their bike, but then forget that this is inside, put the new air filter on, go to start their bike and it won't start. So always make sure you remember to remove this after cleaning your bike. Just give it a nice wipe around inside, like so. So now that's nice and clean and dry inside. We're now going to get the air filter oil from our A9 Racing Oils filter service kit. I'm going to put that to one side of the old filter. And we've also got our 20MX new filter to go in. Now in this box, it does show you what you get with the kit. You get the filter oil, the filter cleaner, the bucket, the filter oil bucket, and obviously a dirt grill. So I'll go through that when I clean the old filter. But firstly, we're just going to get our air filter oil out in order to oil up the new filter. Some filters do come pre-oiled. This filter obviously is dry, so hence why we're going to oil it now. But you can buy pre-oiled filters, so you can simply put it into the cage and put it straight in the bike and off you go. But for this one, we're going to oil this one up. So in this kit, as you can see, we've got one filter cleaner. We've also got the cleaning buckets and also the oil bucket, which we're going to use to oil up the new filter. So we'll leave that one up here. Also the dirt grill, which we're going to show you when I clean the old filter up. and importantly, the air filter oil, which we're now going to use to oil up the new filter. So you're simply going to open up your air filter oil. Get rid of that one. Then you're going to pour 100 ml, if not that, into the bucket. And then you're simply going to, with rubber gloves on, going to dab your air filter into the bucket. And you want to fully submerge it, so you're covering all areas of the air filter. If you don't feel like you've used enough oil, just add some more to it, just enough so that we can spread it around the filter. So as you can see, that area has been covered, that area hasn't. So we're going to squeeze it between our hands, really working it into the foam. And squeeze out any excess that we don't need. I tend to turn it inside out so I can get the inside of the filter as well, because that's just as important to stop any dirt coming through the outside of the filter and through it and into the air boot. So making sure that we really give it a good squeeze in between our hands and turn it back the right way. Giving it a nice, almost like a massage in between our hands. Now, as you can see, majority of the filter is now covered. So we know now that we've got enough oil on it. So we'll give it one last squeeze off, removing any excess oil, because we don't want that to drip into the air box. So we're going to try and avoid that as much as possible. So now that the filter has been oiled inside and out, we're going to now reinstate it onto our filter cage, making sure that you do line up the right way. So obviously, as you can see, you've got both rubber holes to go with the pins. Just going to slide one pin through first on one end, making sure that we lip the air filter around the cage and it doesn't get caught like that, so making sure that we go around it. Also, then you can see the tiny little hole will then sit over the two corresponding lugs, if you want to call them that, inside the cage. So first we're going to go around, making sure that they've got it lit the whole way around, not forgetting the second nipple, like so. And then once those two nipples are in, the two little lugs, we're going to poke through the two holes. There's one, there's two. And just lastly, making sure that we push down on the rubber grommets, so both nipples are pushed through. And now that filter is nice and oiled. So now we're going to reinstate the new filter into the bike. Now the KTMs are located on the side of the bike, so it's nice and easy access. So you've only got to remove the side panel. Some bikes like the Hondas, Yamaha, Suzuki's, you've got to remove the seat in order to get to the air filter down inside the airbox. But with the KTMs, it's nice and simple. So simply straight into the side of the bike, airbox panel back on, job done. So now when we're going to reinsert the new air filter, making sure that we don't forget that the rubber nipple goes up into the rubber grommet inside the airbox. So making sure that we've got it the right way around. Slide the air filter up in, making sure that we clip the air filter up in the top one. We're going to pull this tab down, making sure that the air filter is sat nicely in the boot. And same again, making sure that nipple is clicked in place. And I tend to run my hand around the perimeter of the air filter, making sure that it's lipped around the air boot like so. And now the air filter is installed. Just going to remove my gloves for the last part. As you can see, they're quite messy. And then simply airbox panel back into place. Same again, you've got two rubber grommets and two metal nipples. So going to line them up, line the top up in place, slide the airbox panel in like so. Sometimes you might have to give it a little knock, like that. Lining up the top and the bottom nipple, going to simply tap them in place, and then there is your air filter reinstated. Now that we have oiled and replaced the new filter, This next step is optional to clean your old filter. Now, some people will just throw away the old filter and just buy new ones every time. But as a money saving process, this is obviously a good way to reinstate and restore your old filters. So now I'm going to demonstrate how to clean your air filter using a Superior air filter cleaner service kit with the cleaning bucket and the air filter cleaner. Very straightforward process, very easy, but I'll demonstrate how to do it. So with the cleaning bucket, you do get inside the dirt grill. So now we're going to make sure the dirt grill is sat the proper way, so the feet are at the bottom. So the way this works is this grill will separate any dirt that comes out of the air filter to sit in the bottom of the bucket. So I'm going to drop that in like so. Next, we're going to fill the bucket probably an inch from the bottom with the air filter cleaner, just enough so we can submerge the air filter. Now, without making a mess, I'm going to pour so much into the bucket. Now that we've got our air filter cleaner in the bucket, simply insert your air filter facing downwards, because we want to draw all of the dirt out of the air filter this way. So we're doing that. We're going to submerge the air filter into the bucket, pushing it down onto the dirt grill. So the way that's going to work is that dirt grill is going to separate all of the dirt, the sand, the dust from the air filter, sitting it on the bottom of the bucket so it stays away from the filter once it's clean. Now I tend to sort of submerge it and leave it for a couple of minutes, let it soak in, let it draw all of the dirt out of the air filter. But because this air filter isn't that dirty, it shouldn't take too long. So I'll now demonstrate the next step. Same again, giving it a good poke and a prod, removing all the old dirt. We're now going to lift the air filter up out of the bucket, but not fully, because as you can see, it's still got the fluid running out of it. So we're going to wring the filter, removing all of the excess cleaner. Same again, try and avoid making a mess if you can help it. Really squeezing it. So getting rid of all the old dirt. If you do any sand riding, it's good to get rid of all the sand, because obviously you don't want sand in your air filter boot. Now, same again when we oiled the new filter, we're going to turn it inside out, because sometimes you will get a build-up of dirt that sits around, as you can see, you've got a hair there. You get a lot of dirt build up, like you can see here, inside the air filter. Same again, just going to squeeze all that out, almost massaging the air filter, like so, and turn it back the correct way. Now that's pretty much now drip free. So I now tend to leave this hung up in the garage for a day, a couple of days. I tend to clean quite a few air filters at the same time. I normally have 5 or 6 air filters hung up at once, so they can all dry at the same time. And then I'll just oil them all at the same time. And then when ready, I could pick one off the stand, use it, then do so. And I normally clean 10 filters at the same time. When doing this, just makes life easier. So as you can see now, that is nice and clean. So let that hang in the garage for a day or so, letting it evaporate, be nice and dry. So then when it's ready to be oiled, oil it up, straight into the bike, and off you go. So that was a demonstration on how to clean your air filter. And like I said, it's a good way of saving air filters, because some people will just throw away the old filter, buy a new one, and do so like that. But this is a way of saving your old filters. Now, sometimes you will see on your old filter that the foam will break away either on the outside or the inside. Now this one isn't too bad. I mean, as you can see, it's got quite a few marks where it's been used quite a lot. Same down the bottom of here. If I turn that inside out, you can see we've got a bit of discoloration, should we say. So it's showing you that it is getting worn. It's not too bad, but it's up to you when you replace them. So that was a demonstration of how to clean your old filter. As you can see, we've got the service kit here, which can be found on the 24MX website. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you share it with your friends. I'm Charlie Frost, and I'll see you on the next episode.